Hi, this is the new channel called the Frank and Chris Hill Research Channel, and today we're gonna have some fun. Remember the movie Groundhog Day? The movie with Bill Murray where every day is the exact same day over and over again, that he keeps repeating the exact same things over and over again and can actually memorize that everything is about to go before it happens? Well, today, let's twist this into a Francis Raymond Knight related video. See, this is where things get entertaining and fun here, because remember the day where Frank believed that Machio didn't have a boyfriend and a girlfriend and kept making videos on him saying that he talks to himself in cucumber related sexual items that he has a general interest in? Well, before I get to that, I also wish to include a very interesting thing that I found while listening to a podcast earlier today. Like water off a dog's back. Apply to criticisms, insults, and when something is like water off a duck's back, it does not affect someone at all, and that they do not appear to notice or care. Now, this can instantly relate to Chris Gill, and instantly can relate to Francis Raymond Knight, because everything that this man says and does is like water off a duck's back. Especially when he believes that screenshots of conversations, especially from Curtis's last live stream from Sonic Rush, that there were many witnesses and people viewing the content and the chat that can instantly actually show that Francis Raymond Knight actually made those comments, especially when he says that it's Photoshop and lies, and yet can't debunk it or show anything for it. But I'm just saying that, oh, it's just Photoshopped and lies, or just inspect element change, when, again, a screenshot doesn't Photoshop anything. A screenshot doesn't inspect change anything either. So again, how am I exactly lying, Frank? Where's your research? Or are you just doing like a water off a duck's back and pretending to not give a shit and yet still give a shit by changing your name twice? Like, for example, changing your name to the YouTubers that you actually have a physical crush on, followed by your favorite vegetable that you love to use as a sexual item. Isn't that surprising how you did the exact same thing with Machio, like maybe a year or two ago, and yet are repeating the same mistakes, the same stuff that you did last year and the year before, and yet still complain about dealing with dramatic spastic cunts that you can't seem to deal with, but continue to keep talking about and deal with every day? Oh well. And here's the other icon that you changed after the fact that my face is no longer relevant to your channel, so how much you actually do love me and wish to do so many romantic, pleasurable things to me and everybody else, that you begin to show that you actually are a bisexual quagmire that wants so much attention that you even go to the lengths of making short videos to clickbait people to say that they self-pleasure themselves to anime characters and vegetables, when your icon, which I will go back to, is a cucumber. So remember, if you believe that myself and others are pleasuring themselves to vegetables, how come your icon is the vegetable that you're pleasuring yourself to, while pleasuring yourself to a 13-year-old black child and an 16 to 18-year-old white male who also plays video games, and also pleasuring yourself to a 29-year-old male who, again, doesn't have any interest in you, but has more interest debunking and making as much research on you, especially your psychosis, because you are so delusional that you even use clickbait titles to say that this is real and yet show nothing for it. Again, not very smart move there, Frank. Not smart at all. And I will end it with this beautiful meme that actually describes Frank in a nutshell, since if he thinks that using a cucumber as a sexual item and also exposing himself for his vegetable fetish, and how many males that he can try and fit into one username slash alt to expose himself for being homosexual slash aka a bisexual quagmire. Here's your fetish for the day, Frank. Enjoy having a look at your cucumber dildo that you like to pleasure yourself with, and have fun using it as the dildo you so desperately wish to shove in your anus. Have fun trying to make more exposed videos when, again, every time you change your name, you're describing yourself. Every time you say and make clickbait videos to say that people are self-pleasuring themselves to vegetables, again, you're describing yourself. And every day you mention alt talkers, vegetables, and things you love to use and say. Well, being a child at the age of 37 and still not figuring out how to grow up, remember this nice saying: it's like water off a duck's back. I'm not gonna give a shit, but I know you are. This is the Frank and Chris Research Channel, and I am signing